What it do, what it do, it's your boy BX Brother 718_TV. And I'm live with NBA 2K23, USBA, my league online. Got my New York Knicks going up against Sane and his Atlanta Hawks. Sane just came off of I think an 8-point defeat to Alex and her Wizards. So I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to come for revenge. He's beaten me in the preseason matchup, so he knows my tendencies and what I like to do. So hopefully we can switch it up a little bit on him.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys. Here's Young. Fires top of the key. Here's Brunson, driving to the basket. And good that time. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Randall outside. McGee inside. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Inside. Here's Capella. By Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Now here's Brunson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Randall with the bucket.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Hunter for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Rebounds.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Barrett. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Young's shot is good.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
And that's why you have a designed offense. Create the kind of looks you want so you don't have to play hero ball.
The Hawks leading by 3.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
They get the rebound, and it's Capella missing. Here's Brunson. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. From the corner. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Craig, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Clock at 4. No good with the layup. The Hawks leading. Young outside. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New York. Randall outside. McGee in the corner. And here's Brunson. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Good on the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Young with no one around. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's stolen by Capella. Murray with it. Now defended by Randall. Baseline try. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. And here's Brunson. Down low. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And the Hawks with possession here. Murray outside. They set the pick. Count it.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Now Brunson. To the paint. And a slam dunk by McGee.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 6 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. Trey Young grabs the miss. Outside Collins. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Outside Bogdanovich. From the baseline. That one goes in. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And that's cash Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
Reddish with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pocket 2. Here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
There's a screen by Collins. This one for 3. Randle grabs the board. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now Brunson. After the missed 3 from John Collins. Here's Reddish. Pass to Brunson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Young with the ball. Brunson picks him up. To the middle. Holiday surveying the floor. There's a screen by Collins. 20 feet out. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And finish off by Collins.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Pass to Randle. Now here's Reddish. Back to Barrett. And here's Reddish. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Puts it up. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Pass to Randle. Shot clock at 6. It's Barrett on the wing. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The shot's good from Quickly.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Pass to Bogdanovich. .44 seconds left to play here in the first. Hits it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Reddish. Back to Quickly. New York moving the ball around. Robinson down low. Okongwu grabs the board. Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Barrett. Just 3 on the clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
And we were and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
What do you end up making?
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
Yo, Alpha, what's
He's a
going on with you,
big-time
man? I
dunker,
see you,
that's
baby
for sure,
boy.
looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Outside Holiday. Pass to Bogdanovich. With the drive. And the layup's good.
I can't do this shit, man. I gotta fucking put this shit on. As hard as I don't want to, but...
Off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Fournier. Offensive rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Knicks trail by 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Just didn't get his
had
hands
to
up
quick-
in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Murray.
Who they got in?
Checking
Monte
some
Murray.
stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like
Come on, tell
him
me.
that good a look.
He was a fucking...
Atlanta leading by 6.
Look, leaving wide
You
open.
have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the
Get
defensive
that,
end.
bro.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. And you could call him an underrated defender.
And here is Hardaway. Following the 3 from Bogdanovich. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Murray with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Fournier. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Hawks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Yeah, even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Murray. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to McGee. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And the Hawks with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. To the paint. Griffin the bounce pass. Here's Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out. Knicks trail by 12. Gets Fournier on the wing. Knocked away.
Look at Fournier. What is he doing?
And stolen by
Oh, my
Murray.
God.
Here's the break.
Yo, he really just took a whole day off on that possession, man. What's wrong with that cat?
Down low. Here's Capella.
All right. It's over. It's over.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-5 run here. Griffin, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside Hardaway. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hardaway has got 8 points in the quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Outside for Griffin. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, good with the triple. Knicks trailed by 14. That's to Hardaway. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Here's Brunson. They get a hand on it. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here.
Coming onto the floor.
Atlanta leading by 18.
John Collins.
And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Brunson. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Collins, good.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Pass to Toppin. And here is Hardaway to halt the run. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Young outside. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Fournier. Pocket 6. Toppin, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Young. 11 points in the game. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Young's got 7 now in this quarter. Now Brunson. Pass to Toppin. Left side Hardaway. And Brunson has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
So it's the Knicks now. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
All right, come on, y'all. We gotta dig, man. This shit crazy.
Quickly with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. On the wing quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Randall. Now Fournier. And he's
Damn,
still
no
waiting
foul?
to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bobbed up there for Collins. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And an instant reaction to that call from the fans.
Pass to quickly. .144 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Randall no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Shoots the 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
So it's the Knicks now. It's Barrett on the wing. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Now here's Randall. Here's Fournier. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Atlanta calls timeout. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here is Young. He's got 16. The three buries the long-range jumper.
That is just, oh,
Young's
God,
got
y'all.
19 points.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Here's Randall. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
Why is he shooting like
Plus
that,
8
man?
in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Randall. Over Collins. Randall no good.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now Young. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. They set the pick. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Here's Hunter. Tries again. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Pass to Capella. McGee with the block. Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
From deep, Collins. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Young looking it over. Hunter on the wing. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Now, here is Young. 19 points in the game. Screen by Young. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by New York. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall is doubled. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Barrett's got his second basket of the night. Young outside. And he tries.
Joe McGee.
And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Wait. Oh, God,
Young from outside.
Yo, what are you doing?
And here are the Knicks. And here's Reddish.
Oh, I saw you
And
over there in that
Clint
corner,
Capella is gonna
Barry.
pick up the foul.
Well, not the corner, but
That is his
side.
first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's Murray. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Hardaway, no good. So it's the Hawks now. And
Transition.
Growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly
This is
the
horrible.
energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
To the middle. Outside for Murray. Outside Holiday. And they recover it. Pass to Murray. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Murray's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Murray. The Knicks making the shot. 2 points. That one goes. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Murray. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Al Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Well,
Fournier knows when to score, and right there from a different area code. My goodness.
Pass to Okongwu. Hunter, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Poke loose. Here's Toppin. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Murray. He gets that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Outside Holiday. He takes it in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
There's a screen by Robinson. Quickly. And it's sent back by Okongwu. There's a screen by Toppin. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The three-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Fournier. Off the left rim and out. 1:39 left in the third. Inside. Toppin can't get it to go. And so here's Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Atlanta making a switch here.
Justin Holiday.
Quickly with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. To the inside. Outside Fournier. To stop the drought. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 6 points for Evan Fournier.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Holiday. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got 10.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Robinson. In the corner, it's Toppin. Kept alive by New York. Fournier with the ball. They set the pick. 2 on the clock. Going inside. Can't capitalize inside. Atlanta calls timeout.
I played this whole sequence wrong, man. Trying shit when I shouldn't be trying shit. And I got places. Damn, I ain't even take no fucking time out. I'm just fucking coasting.
New York takes timeout.
God.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy
That's
about
why
that.
I do auto. I can't
Well,
do the
poor
manual
rotations,
shit.
poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And so it's Atlanta having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter.
The Hawks, 83.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Young with the ball. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Here's quickly. Kept alive. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Capella. Griffin with it. Hardaway picks him up. Outside Holiday. No good on the triple. Toppin with it.
Oh, my
Young
God.
with the steal. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Driving in. Now, here's quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Young. Toppin pulls it in. Quickly up top. On the wing, Hardaway. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut them. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
On the wing, Holiday. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Grimes. To the paint. The shot's good from Sims.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
At the top of the key, Capella. Outside Holiday. Outside Holiday. And the dunk by Capella. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Grimes. Down low. Another shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late. It catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bogdanovich looking around. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And here is Quickly. Pass to Grimes. Launches a three. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Holiday. Not going to go that time. So New York will take it the other way. New York. Calls timeout.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the Knicks miss again. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now, Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Holiday with it. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Sims, guarded by Holiday. From deep, Green. Faster quickly. New York moving it around. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Doors, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health, obviously Milwaukee without Chris Middleton struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
67.
Stolen by Brunson. There's Green with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
They set the screen. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Pass to Sims. Now here's Reddish. Here's Brunson. From outside, off the mark. And the Hawks with possession. Outside, Griffin. Here's Okongwu. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
101-69.
Outside Holiday. Outside Holiday. They get it back. The kick out to Holiday. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Here's Brunson. That one good for two.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. He's feeling it. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Substitution for your Knicks. JaVale McGee. Obi Toppin.
A Holiday.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Okongwu.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Griffin. Toppin covering. Griffin inside. Off on the layup.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And it's the Hawks ball. Here's Bogdanovich. True on the 14-footer. Bogdanovich has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And so far, Bogdanovich's intensity on offense has been terrific. He could put up some big numbers if he keeps this up.
Pass to Toppin. And the three off target. So it's the Hawks now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Bogdanovich with it. Shoots over Brunson. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took